Global warming and deforestation mean that once fertile land near the River Nile is turning to dust and desert. South Sudan experiences a tropical climate. Temperature averages are normally above 25 degrees Celsius, with highs exceeding 35. Particularly during the dry season from January to April, Juba, the capital city, has an average annual high temperature of 35 degrees Celsius and an average annual low of 21.6 degrees Celsius. In the village of Amadi in South Sudan, dead bodies have contaminated their only source of water, rendering the water unfit for human consumption. In an area experiencing unprecedented violence, this has become a widespread problem for people living in the area. Amadi is located a mere 25 kilometers from the capital city of Juba of South Sudan, and only 3 kilometers from the Goram refugee settlement. When violence erupts, the people of Amadi flee to the refugee settlement to avoid violence, returning to contaminated water sources. Villagers have continued to experience looting of their food and water from opposing forces, who even stole their stew from their pots. Warfare continued to tear through this village and forced the majority of inhabitants to flee to neighboring settlements, like the Goram refugee settlement. Once the fighting slowed and the people of Amadi were told it was safe to return to their village, they were faced with an unfortunate situation of contaminated water. A United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees confirmed that villagers had discovered decomposing human remains polluting their only water source. In an effort to improve the contaminated water situation in Sudan, we explored different possibilities of improving the water treatment process. Our prototype of a sediment water filter is a cheap and easy method for villagers to help alleviate this problem in a sustainable way that villagers can create on their own. Materials include a water bottle, ideally the size of a gallon jug, but it could be any cylindrical container. Sand, gravel, a rubber band or string, a strip of cloth that is porous enough for water to pass through, whether it could be a clean shirt, scissors or any sharp material. The cost could be relatively low, almost free, less than $1, which could be used from all scavenged materials that are reused. We propose one water filtration system per household. This is because they aren't having any problems with scarcity or water usage, rather it's a matter of contamination. We'd like to walk you through a do-it-yourself, step-by-step explanation. Step 1, find or scavenge a water bottle or cylindrical container. Step 2, cut the top off if necessary. If there's not a hole in the bottom, puncture one. Step 3, place the cloth over the neck and tie the rubber band or string to keep in place. Step 4, fill with sediment in the order of gravel, coarse sand, and finally fine sand. Each layer of sediment should be 2 inches tall. Step 5, pour the contaminated water in the top of the filter for clean drinking water to flow out of the bottom. Step 6, catch the water that comes out of the bottom of the filtration system. This water is clean and drinkable.
So pretty.
Look at that.
Should I pour the water?
Basically to stop the dirt from coming through.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You right.
You right.
All right. Ready?
All right, go for it.
Set. Sorry, taking it.
There we go.
Yay!